So you've got a bird bath. That's awesome. You want it to be this perfect little oasis for your feathered friends, right? But how do you keep it clean without using stuff that could actually hurt them? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down right now. How to do it simply and, most importantly, safely.
Oh man, we've all been there, haven't we? You pop outside, you look at your bird bath, and yikes. It's turned into this like slimy green swamp. And it's not just kind of gross to look at, it's a real, genuine problem for the very birds you're trying to help.
Yeah, that green gunk, it's not just ugly. It can actually make birds sick. But the good news is we're going to fix it. And we're going to do it fast, safe, and with stuff you probably already have in your kitchen. No chemicals, just a clean, safe spot for your little visitors.
Okay, so what's really going on in that murky water? Let's take a closer look at why a dirty bird bath is way more than just an eyesore.
Okay, beyond just looking nasty, that slime and old water can become a breeding ground for some really harmful bacteria. We're talking things like salmonella. And think about this. When one sick bird stops by, it can spread that disease to every single other visitor. All of a sudden, your good intentions have turned your bird bath into a health hazard instead of a helpful oasis.
So you might be thinking, why not just grab some bleach or a strong soap and be done with it? Well, as it turns out, when it comes to birds, those common household chemicals are a huge no-go.
Here's the thing. Birds are incredibly sensitive. I mean, even a tiny bit of soap or cleaner left behind can mess with their breathing or digestion. Natural cleaners, on the other hand, they leave absolutely nothing toxic behind. That makes them safe for the birds, your pets, and any other curious little critters in your yard.
All right, now for the most powerful cleaning method, and believe it or not, it's also the fastest. It's all about prevention, and it literally takes less than a minute a day.
Yeah, the real secret weapon here is just prevention. If you can stop the slime before it even gets a chance to start, you pretty much eliminate the need for those big, deep cleaning sessions. It's such a simple little habit, but it makes a massive difference.
And it is so easy. All you gotta do, every day or two, is just dump out the old water, give the inside a super quick wipe to get rid of any slime that's trying to form, and then refill it with fresh, clean water. That's it. 30 seconds and you have a perpetually clean bird bath.
But of course, life happens, right? Sometimes you're going to need a more thorough cleaning. So let's get into the 3 best chemical-free methods for when things get a little more serious.
All right, method number 1. Your first and simplest tool is just plain old hot water. I'm talking nearly boiling. It's fantastic at killing bacteria on contact and loosening up any light gunk that started to form. It's the perfect first move for a routine sanitizing clean.
Okay, now if you're looking at that stubborn green algae, or maybe you've got that crusty white ring of mineral deposits, it's time to bring in the vinegar. The acetic acid in vinegar is a natural powerhouse for dissolving exactly that kind of buildup.
And how you do it is really key here. You just mix equal parts white vinegar and hot water, pour it right into the bath, and then just let it soak. Seriously, give it a good 15 to 20 minutes to work its magic before you even think about scrubbing. This gives the acid time to break everything down, which makes your job a whole lot easier.
And for the absolute toughest caked-on messes, I'm talking old bird droppings or slime that's been hanging around for weeks, we bring out the big gun, the baking soda boost. This is your heavy-duty, but still perfectly safe, scrubbing agent. You know that fizzing action you get? It literally lifts the debris right off the surface. So, let's just recap real quick to make it super clear. Use hot water for your regular sanitizing. Grab the vinegar when you see that green algae or those mineral lines. And for the really tough jobs, you combine baking soda and vinegar for that awesome deep lifting scrub. Okay, so how do you pull all of this together into a year-round plan? It's actually super simple. The cleaning rhythm just changes a little bit with the seasons. So think of it like this. Spring is your big reset. That's when you do a really deep clean to get rid of all the winter grime. In summer, the heat makes algae grow like crazy, so you'll want to change the water more often. Autumn, that's debris duty. You're scooping out falling leaves every day. And in winter, if you're using a heated bath, just remember that warm water can grow bacteria faster, so you gotta stay on top of your cleaning schedule. And you know what the best part is? You don't need any special expensive equipment. A stiff brush, an old toothbrush works great by the way, some white vinegar and baking soda from your pantry, a bucket, and maybe a small net for leaves. That is literally all you need for a perfectly maintained, bird-safe bath. You know, when you get right down to it, this isn't just about cleaning. It's really about stewardship.
Providing a clean, reliable source of water, it's like a promise you're making to your local wildlife that they can count on this spot as a safe place to drink and bathe.
So the most important thing to remember is just ditch the chemicals. Seriously, stick with these 3 simple things: hot water, vinegar, and baking soda, and you will absolutely ensure your bird bath is a true haven, not a hazard.
And that leaves us with one last question. Maybe it's committing to that 30-second daily water change. Or maybe it's finally getting out there and scrubbing away that algae. What's one small thing you can do today to make your backyard just a little bit safer for the birds?